Now we are in Second Life. We are in a sim called Papillon Breedables. It is on a sim called Grouse. The coordinates are 40, 25, 1,240 meters up in the air. So if you click on your map, this is where we are at. We are here on Grouse. It takes a while to load, but at this present moment, this sim is in winter landscape land. So it's 140, 25, 1,240, or depending on where you land at, it's around those coordinates. This is an amazing breedable. This breedable is created by Miss Butterfly Bellflower. She not only makes this system so beautiful and easy to use, it's also complicated in itself. What Papillon Breedables is a unique system with an ecosystem that takes care of one another in a symbiotic relationship. Now, there's no food needed for this. Nope, not sun at all. However, the food is these breedable plants that do breed. Now, what I'm showing you right now are starters, but you can also get traded up plants from other breeders here in the world. So she sells there's breedable plants such as magic circles, which are these guys. These guys are really pretty. Shells, glow shrooms, crystals, sand dollars, bonsais, regular mushrooms. So you can see the different caps of them. Agaves, pumpkins, which are my favorites. Carrots, which are also under a brand new update, which is very exciting. Tomatoes, which is very, very old school. Now these are gray, so they are not the color you're going to get. These are just demonstrations. Strawberries, watermelons, tiger lilies, bird of paradises, alien flowers, sunflowers. Excuse the fuzziness in the word daisy there. Daisy. This thing is called a fiddler. These are really cute. Lilies, tulips, and again it's fuzzy, so sorry. Anthuriums, blossoms, orchids, roses. There's more. Now, these are just a demonstration of what you have here. These are all of the different types of plant types that we have in our garden. There's a new one called the crystal clusters. Not just these regular crystals that are over here, but we have some new ones called crystal clusters as well. These are also the breedable pets. And yes, even the plants and even the pets breed. We have dragonflies, fireflies, butterflies, ladybugs, will-o'-wisps, which are also called nexus, fairy tales, which are also called fairies, snails, and fishies. Now, if you guys like things, you're going to like these guys, because these things, the food are these breedable flowers. Now, there's another item that's missing. It's called the snellets as well, because the snails love to eat the snails like to eat the snellets. Excuse me, it's a tongue twister. Now, when you get started, you're going to want to go to this corner right here. You're going to want to click the contents one time to get these things. Now, you might get some items that might be the wrong update. So you might want to go ahead and get all the update boxes right here, right now. Now, when you get over to here to this corner, it's a long way over here. We got a long way over here. Now, in the very beginning, you're going to want to get this thing called HUDs and Other Goods. It is free, absolutely free. You get the Modified Data HUD, the Mondo Rewards card, the Papillon Control HUD, the big and the small one, the regular Rewards card, and the Simple Data HUD. You're going to want that because that's how the HUDs are how you read what is going on. If you want to grab a converter, you can go ahead and get that. Pet plant and pet aligners if you're a perfectionist with aligning your gardens. Seed collectors if you don't feel like, looking over every plant. Also your composter and auto weeder. You're going to need at least an auto weeder because your plants will not grow without it being constantly be weeded. And then you have the unlimited food source. So if you want to go ahead and get this, these are all free tools. These items here are stockings and they do different things. However, these are not free. I'll explain these other accessories in a different tutorial, but this is what you're going to need to get started. So again, we are in the sim called Grouse Papillon Breedables. And we might want to come and take a look at all of this stuff right over here because all of these are accessories. When you first start, you don't need all these accessories in the very beginning. You just need a weeder. You just need a weeder. You can get these other items if you like, but when you're learning, you don't need to overwhelm yourselves with learning too much at one time because this is such a beautiful breedable. I would hate for you guys to get all frustrated by overcomplicating yourselves. Each and every single one of these things you see here is either a cosmetic item, which does nothing for your garden but look pretty, or it's something that actually does something for your garden. Okay guys, we are in my garden at this moment, so I want to show you what I am up against. And mind you, this is one of my smaller gardens. This isn't my massive garden. This is where I do some of my experimental items here, where I have lower accessories here in the garden. So take a look. Now I just want to show you what you guys could be getting into. Remember I told you guys how things are not all white. Things actually have textures on them. Well, here you guys go. Over here are, some pumpkins, and they come different ways. Here's some anthuriums. These little particle thingies are called wisps or will-o-wisps, or nexuses, depending on how you want to say it. Over here is a beautiful glow shroom. Over here is a really cute little daisy. It's actually not cute, it's actually a grand. Here's some carrots. Here are some aliens. We call them alien flowers. These guys, these white glowing ball things you see here are called embers. These are breedable but not breedable. It's kind of hard to explain. I'll explain it in a different tutorial, but right now, this is just to introduce you to these guys. Here's some more pumpkins, some roses, an orchid, which is right over here, beautiful. I have some more roses. I have some more of these fairies. See these fairies here? The bugs. We call all the flying bugs or all the quote-unquote living bugs. We call them bugs, okay? So the bugs help the plants and the plants take care of them. So basically, these plants will reproduce and produce more plants for you to put out for your guys. You don't have to worry about it. Here are your bonsais. It's a whole lot of circles. If you take a look, These are circles. And I have a lot of them. This is not even what I really have. Here's some more glow shrooms. Bronze, which have the ritual effect. I have some more glow shrooms. This is one of my favorite of the circles, to be honest. It's just really pretty. It's only a 2-traded one, but hey, it's still nice. And then over here are my experimental with radiances at the moment. And some of these are going pure in the radiance that I want. Here's an example of a dragonfly. This dragonfly is a tinker, so it's like why I kept him over in the garden. Over here, I have some carrots, some more pumpkins. These things are called agaves, right over here. Some more orchids, and I have a ton of carrots. And no, I hate the carrots. I absolutely hate the carrots, okay? I'm joking. You guys know it. I love my carrots. And then here's an example of a mushroom, a regular mushroom. This is an example of the glow shroom, which is a version of the actual mushroom. It's a newer version, but the old school is, in my opinion, better. Now, I don't have too many other different kinds of bugs in my garden, but I do have a lot of butterflies. Butterflies are indeed my most favorite of the papillon we have out there. I love the effects, I love the bodies, I love the sizes, I love the wings, I love the particle radiances, I love everything. When you guys get into papillon, you'll find certain things that you love and adore the most. This is a patch. These things are called bird of paradises. That's another thing that's also not shown at the store. There's some examples of some of my pumpkins. You'll get a whole bunch of poppies. And then, as I said in my last video, you're going to see that this is also different. I'm stepping on my strawberries, forgive me. But they don't come all white like you think, you know. Here are those crystal clusters, which are really new this year. These are really pretty. I have to align them at the bottom. And then here's some lilies. Then over here are some snails that I have. So, I mean, this is a really good symbiotic relationship you have where the plants feed the bugs take care of the plants. And also, you might also need, actually you won't, you will need a weeder. This is the eternal one that I had bought a couple years ago. This one does 120 something liters, and this takes care of all of the plants. Make sure they're weeded. Make sure they grow, because they don't grow if they have full of weeds. So this is just an example. So I'm not going to show you guys anything else, but I just want to show you this beautiful example of these papillon breedables. I mean, there's so many things to look at, so many things to have. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this gets you curious about it. Please don't forget to join the group, the Papillon Breedables group and the Papillon Trading group, which are all made by the creator, Miss Butterfly Bellflower, who is really kind and loving and gentle and sweet. And I couldn't have asked for a better person to look up to. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and I hopefully you guys see you soon in the group. You know, trying to do this breedable. It's so pretty and easy once you get it. Okay? Have a good day, guys, and I'll see you guys later.